Hello guys, it's Anime What If Media, and today we're gonna be doing a new What If, and it's gonna be what if Goku was born a destroyer god? Now, I got this idea from Dr. Ko, and I decided to put my own twist to it, so for this one, Goku, let's just say there was the god destruction before Beerus. Let's just say he was a Saiyan. And that saying happened before he died. He happened to have a wife and had children, and that child was Bardock, but he didn't get the god destruction power. Now, Bardock got married to Gine, and Gine and Bardock had a child, Raditz, but Raditz didn't get the god destruction power. But his power level was higher than a normal lower class Saiyan. So when Raditz was born, Bardock was kind of like proud for his son. Like, oh, I have a son with a really high power level. So Raditz, he's respected among low class Saiyans because he's now a high class Saiyan with his power level as a child. His power level is like second to Vegeta's power level. That's how strong he is. And the King sees is like, wow, this Saiyan could actually be like a good sparring partner for my son. Because he's not that jealous because his power level is now over Vegeta's. Now, Goku. Goku, I'm gonna make him a little bit older, so he's gonna be the same age as Bulma. So let's just say the destruction of Planet Vegeta is earlier. Now, Raditz is sent off on a mission with Prince Vegeta. They're both the same age. Like, they're 3 years older than Goku, and Goku is like... In the original canon, they're 3 years apart. Not 3 years. Because I think Prince Vegeta was 10 when Goku was like a child. And let's just say they're... Vegeta and Raditz are the same age. They're both 10 while Goku... Both 10 and Goku's born on the same year. Born when they're 10. So now in this one, if Goku is gonna be 3 years younger than Raditz. And let's just say Raditz gets sent off to a planet as a child, and he easily destroys that planet. But that's like the same time that Raditz is getting deployed off. Goku, he gets deployed off for a different reason. Bardock stole an incubation pod because Goku has a power level 0. And since Bardock, let's just say that it's the Bardock from Dragon Ball Minus, but he also has the power of seeing the future from the Bardock, the father of Goku, that movie. He has that power, and he sees the destruction, and he sees how Goku, he defeats Frieza in a weird form, and also sees Frieza in a golden form. He's like, he's been holding back the whole time. And that's when he knows, yeah, I really have to take my son. So he asks his son to survive instead of like destroy plans for Frieza. Because he sees that Frieza is going to destroy the Saints, so why should he work for Frieza? Now, before like after he sent Goku off, he made a special scouter for Raditz that can only be connected to him, and whenever he's talking to Raditz, no one else can listen in from the Frieza Force, even Frieza. So he tells Raditz that Frieza is gonna destroy the planet. I want you to keep this a secret. And also, whenever you get older enough, when you come back, please asks Prince you to take your brother with you. Let your brother join you. And don't be mad at your brother if he doesn't destroy the planet, because I told him to survive instead of destroying the planet, because we need to rebuild the Saiyan race. So Raditz understands that, and most likely Goku find Gohan. Now Goku, he's a different breed. He's a god from the other Saiyans. And Kami senses this sort of divinity from Goku. And he decides to watch over Goku. Now Goku, whenever he's like young, he does not bump his head. It's just that Gohan finds like a way to like show Goku that he's a friend, not a foe. And Goku kind of remembers a memory from his father. He's like, survive, don't destroy planet, don't destroy the planet you're on. And he kind of melts down and becomes nice. He becomes the loving Goku that we all know. Now, this Goku, he's a bit older, so he learns a bit. He studies martial arts with Grandpa Gohan until there's a full moon. Now, this full moon, since Goku is a god, deity god, when he turns Ozaru, he has full control over his Ozaru form, because high-class Saiyans could control their Ozaru form. And Goku's way beyond that, so he could control his Ozaru form. While he's in his Ozaru form, the Destroyer Ki starts flowing out of Goku. And Goku's normal Ki is Destroyer Ki. Now when this happens, since it's 10 times multiplier, Whis Kanto Sensei is like, what? There's a different destroyer? He thinks it's Champa. But then he checks his staff and sees it's not Champa, it's this child. And Goku could talk and speak, and he's like, Grandpa Gohan. He says, cut my tail. And Gohan's like, why? If you can control this form, and it makes you somewhat powerful, try to control instead of, like, destroying his form. And Goku listens, and Gohan's alive. Now, throughout the years, Kami says, yeah, this is it. I need to teach this child to control his power. So Kami goes up to Gohan, and let's just say Gohan trained under Kami before. So Gohan sees Kami, he bows down and says, oh Kami, what are you here for? He says, I'm here for this child. And Goku knows his name is Kakarot. And he said, you mean Kakarot? And he says, yeah. He has power that like equal to divinity somehow. So I need to train this child and teach him knowledge. Now Goku, he's right now 5 years old. Now, he trains with Kami and learns things from Kami. And Kami's like the smartest being on planet Earth. So Goku's gonna be smart. He's gonna be the second smartest being. And he trained with Kami for 5 years. He's now 10 years old. So he spends the rest of the 10 years, most of his life at Grandpa Gohan until he meets Muten Roshi, because he learns martial arts. Now, after going, there's like a tournament going on. Tenichi Budokai. which he performs, and it's gonna be the Budokai, probably before the first Budokai in the original canon. He gets there, and Master Roshi decides to pull the same prank. Prank and become a fighter just to test Goku's skills. Now, Goku destroys everybody. Even Master Roshi. And he becomes first place. He gets a sum of money, and Goku knows that he can't spend it all on money. So, he takes it home with Grandpa Gohan, and they decide to move into the city so Goku can learn and go to school. Now, Goku's a prodigy. He's so smart that he finished middle school, elementary school, all the stuff. And now, at the age of 15, he's going to college. First year in college. Because he's that smart. And through this year, he sees other older kids. Some of them bully him for being too smart. And then he finds a kid. A girl, in fact. She's the same age as Kakarot, and she says, "What's your name? And are you here for your dad's? Are you here because of your dad or mom?" And Goku says, "No, I'm a student here." And she's like, "Wow, really? You too?" And Goku's like, "Wait, you're a student here too?" And they kind of become friends. And if you guys don't know this, it's Bulma, because Bulma, at the age of 15 and 16, she's already in college, because that's how smart she is. Now, they become friends. They become best friends because they're the only kids around that age are in college. And during the summer break, she decides to find the Dragon Balls. And Goku knows about the Dragon Balls. So he decides to at least help Bulma, because they're like friends. So they go to her. She already has 2 Dragon Balls. She found 2 Dragon Balls. Now he says, "Oh yeah, my grandfather has a Dragon Ball. Let's go check his house." And they're like, "Really?" And they go to a part of the city because now they moved into the city. There's no point of going to Mount Pauzu. So they go there, and Bulma kind of sees the house that they live in. He's like, "Wow, you guys are rich." And he's like, "Nah, I kind of won that from the World Martial Arts Tournament." And she was like, "What? You want first place in that?" Because she probably heard of it, or "So you're that prodigy martial artist as a kid, 10 years old? 10 years old, you already won the martial. Jeez, it must have been hard." He's like, "Nah, it's kind of fairly easy." So then he's like, "Oh yeah, Master Roshi also has a Dragon Ball too." And they're like, "Master Roshi?" And Goku, he's pure-hearted, but he probably knows how to fly, so he says, "I'll fly you there." And she was like, "What? You can fly?" It's a martial arts technique. It's an advanced technique that uses your inner power's energy so you can flip yourself. That's how he kind of explains it. And she's like, "Oh, that's how good you are at martial arts, that you harness that energy into ways that you could use in everyday life." And he's like, "Technically, yeah." And they find Master Roshi. Master Roshi knows Goku. He can't do the same BS that he did in normal canon. So he gives the Dragon Balls to Goku. And now they search out for the rest. Now during the Dragon Balls hunt, Bulma sees the other side of Goku that she'd never seen before, because they're best friends. It's just that she'd never seen a part of Goku that he's happy, smiling, and always he sees a part of Goku happy, smiling, and sometimes serious when he gets to work, but he sees him just happy-go-lucky, doing an adventure and all that. And she was thinking, should I really do that wish to find a boyfriend? Because she's weighing her options, weighing them. Then they go to find the village where Oolong lives at. And Goku easily finds Oolong. He easily finds Oolong, knocks him out, finds all the girls, and basically put Oolong into jail because he was being a pedo. So Oolong's in jail because Goku knows better. Even if he gives them like a second chance, it's just that this dude stole so many kids. Why should I give him a second chance? Like, his chance was already like lost once he stole other kids. So now Oolong's in jail, and let's just say he has some sort of cups that allows him not to transform into anything. So he's technically in jail forever. Now it comes to meeting Yamcha. Now when they meet Yamcha, Goku, he knows about capsules, and he probably brought a capsule with food in it. So him and Bulma eat food like 10 minutes before they meet Yamcha. And when Yamcha, Bulma's like, yeah, I need to take a break. So she kind of naps, and Goku kind of keeps watch. And Yamcha comes in, like, give me all your money, and Goku's like, seriously, a mugger now? And he says, I'm not just no ordinary mugger, I'm Yamcha the Great Thief. And let's just say Goku heard about Yamcha before, and he's like, oh, you're that person that knows how to fight, but uses it for bad. And Goku, Kakarot, easily disarm him, and easily disarm him with a sword, knocks him out. And it's the time when they go to King Gamma. So when they go to King Gamma's place, King Gamma tries to attack them. Goku blocks him, and he's like, whoa. Not King Gamma, the Ox King. Now the Ox King, and he's like, whoa. Aren't you one of the students of Roshi? And the Ox King is like, yes. And Goku says, so am I. I'm son Kakarot, because he kind of got the son from Son Gohan. So he's like, I'm son Kakarot. I'm Gohan's adopted grandson. And the Ox King is like, oh, you're Gohan's adopted grandson? And he says, I also learned under Master Roshi. And he's like, wow, you already finished his training at a young age? And he's like, yeah. And he sees the fire, he's like, you don't know how to put out this fire, seriously? And Goku just does a Kamehameha. And his Kamehameha is a different color, and you know, it's like, Goku, oh my Kakarot, why is your Kamehameha a different color? He's like, yeah, I don't know why, but it's probably because I'm not human. And this is the first time Bulma was hearing this, and she's like, what, you're not human? He's like, yeah, I kind of crashed landed into this planet. My original dad, told me to survive here because we were gonna get exploded. And technically I'm just a survivor. And they kind of feel sad that his whole race was dead. And Ox King said, why don't you marry my daughter Chi-Chi? And Goku's like, no thank you. Because Goku probably heard about Chi-Chi being born probably around the time that he's like, let's say, 10 years old. So he's like, no thank you. Because Chi-Chi is actually younger than Goku, and Goku has standards. He's not gonna marry someone that young. Come on now. And he already likes someone, if you guys know what I mean. So Goku, he finds the bunny thing. They easily destroy him. And now the King Emperor Pilaf saga. Now for Emperor Pilaf, they utterly destroy him. And let's just say that he kind of put them in a trap. What's it called? Goku sees the moon. He turns into an ape. He breaks out of it. He finds Emperor Pilaf. He basically swats him away with his tail. He turns back to Ozaru because he could probably do that even if the moon is still there. And he gets to Dragon Ball. He's like, Bulma, don't you want a wish or something? And she was like, nah, I already found what I needed. So Goku decides to use that wish. And Goku says, I wish to at least know my parents' name. And Shenlong kind of gives the name of his parents, Bardock and Gine, and he's like, Bardock and Gine, and he learns that he knows about his parents. Now he's kind of like a bit happy to know that his parents are still alive. So Goku, he's happy and kind of sad. He said that was called that it kind of made him remember about the destruction of his planet, but he's also happy to at least know his parents' name. So he goes back to the city, and after that, it's the Red Ribbon arc. So let's just say the 4-star Dragon Ball happens to come back where Goku lives. And Goku finds his 4-star Dragon Ball. Like, he says, I might as well wish to know more about my race. So, know about this type of key that I have. So he decides to go to Bulma's house and ask for the Dragon Radar. She kind of gives it to Goku. And Goku finds the Dragon Balls relatively easy because he can fly. So he found most of the Dragon Balls that the Red Ribbon Army doesn't have. Now, Goku, when it came to because I think Commander Red, he's the one that has all the Dragon Balls in his territory by now. Let's just say he has all of the Dragon Balls, and he destroys most of the bases. And when it comes to the main Red Ribbon Army, he destroys all the higher-ups. And after destroying all the higher-ups, he says to the rest of the soldiers, you're free to go to your family. You're no longer stuck in here by just General Red. And most of the soldiers are kind of happy because some of them could have been forced to become join the Red Ribbon Army. Now, Dr. Gero is kind of happy because his son is still alive. But it's kind of sad that because the Red Ribbon Army is disbanded, he won't get that much technology funding, so he kind of is mad at Goku, so he's gonna do what he does and can. Now, I'm gonna talk about the next Tenchi Budokai later. So, I'm gonna talk to you guys later, and bye.